Let's jump into it. Number 1. The stranger danger alarm. Ever feel uncomfortable meeting someone new, even when there's no reason to? That's your tribal wiring glitching out. For most of human history, we lived in small groups of 50 to 150 people. Strangers were rare and often dangerous. A new face might mean a rival tribe trying to steal resources, mates, or land. Your ancestors survived by being suspicious first and friendly later. Today, you're unlikely to be ambushed by rival hunters when you meet someone at a coffee shop, but your ancient alarm system still fires. That awkward tension, sweaty palms, and defensive body language, that's your brain preparing for a potential spear fight at Starbucks. Worse, it influences everything from hiring decisions to dating preferences. We're still wired to trust our tribe and side-eye outsiders, which is one reason bias and prejudice are so stubbornly hard to unlearn. Evolution gave us a defense mechanism modern society calls social anxiety. Number 2, the sugar and fat addiction. You're halfway through a family-sized bag of chips, wondering, why am I like this? The answer is simple. Your cave brain thinks it's saving your life. Back when food was scarce, finding something sweet or fatty meant survival. Sugar signaled ripe fruit, instant energy. Fat meant stored calories that could keep you alive through a long winter. Your brain evolved to reward you with dopamine whenever you consumed them. Fast forward to today, donuts, burgers, and soda surround you. Basically an all-you-can-eat buffet your ancestors could only dream of. But your ancient wiring hasn't been updated. Your brain still thinks famine is around the corner, so it drives you to hoard calories like a squirrel in a panic. This is why diets fail, why we accidentally eat an entire pizza, and why food companies engineer snacks to hack our survival circuits. Your brain's still screaming, stock up or die, while your waistline quietly files for bankruptcy. Number 3, the herd mentality impulse. You're walking down the street when a group of people suddenly start staring at the sky. You don't know why, but there you are, neck craned, looking up like an idiot. That's your herd mentality kicking in. Your brain's logic is simple. If everyone's doing it, I'd better do it, or I might die. Back when we were running around in loincloths, this instinct kept us alive. If the whole tribe started sprinting, you didn't stop to ask questions. The ones who paused to think often became lunch for saber-toothed tigers. Following the group meant food, safety, and protection. Your brain still rewards you with a little dopamine hit whenever you conform. It's nature's way of saying, good job, you didn't get left behind to die. Fast forward thousands of years, and you're still wired the same way, except now you're looking at clouds instead of predators. Number 4, the overthinking problem. Ever lie awake at 3 a.m. replaying a conversation from 2 years ago, crafting the perfect comeback you'll never use? Congratulations, you have unlocked the overthinking glitch. Back in tribal days, social rejection was deadly. If the group kicked you out, you didn't just lose friends, you lost food, shelter, and protection. Evolution wired us to obsessively analyze social interactions to avoid messing up. Your brain still treats embarrassment as a survival threat. That awkward handshake with your boss, your brain acts like you just challenged the tribe leader and might be executed. That text you sent with the wrong emoji. To your caveman wiring, you've risked exile. Overthinking used to protect us from social death. Now, it just keeps us from actual sleep. Number 5, the status obsession. Someone gets a nicer car, a bigger house, or more Instagram followers, and suddenly you feel like garbage. That's your status drive kicking in. In ancient tribes, status wasn't about looking cool. It was survival. High-status individuals got first access to food, better mates, and decision-making power. Low-status members got scraps and zero reproductive opportunities. So, your brain evolved to reward rising status with feel-good chemicals and punish falling status with stress hormones. This survival mechanism once drove people to improve their hunting skills, make sharper tools, and form stronger alliances. But today, it makes us miserable. A coworker gets promoted, and your brain acts like you've been exiled from the tribe. A neighbor builds a pool, and you suddenly feel territorial, as if they've stolen resources. Someone on Instagram posts their luxury vacation, and you spiral, convinced your life is lame in comparison. That's why people buy things they can't afford, post curated lies online, and chase clout like their life depends on it. Because once upon a time, it did. Number 6. The doom scroll instinct. Ever wonder why you can't stop scrolling through bad news, even when it ruins your mood? That's your threat detection system stuck on overdrive. Your ancestors who obsessed over dangerous snakes, predators, and poisonous plants survived. Those who ignored warning signs often didn't make it. That paranoia gene got passed down to you. Your brain rewards you for seeking threats, constantly scanning for bad news, gossip, or potential danger. But modern media hijacks this ancient survival wiring in ways our ancestors never faced. Your brain evolved to scan for immediate, local threats: a predator in the bushes, a rival tribe nearby, or a sudden change in weather. Today, that same system is constantly bombarded by global information. Earthquakes in Japan, scandals in Hollywood, wars in distant countries, stock market crashes, and AI doomsday predictions, all delivered straight to your pocket 24/7. The problem is, your brain can't distinguish between a real tiger outside your cave and a breaking news alert about a financial crisis halfway across the world. Both trigger the same stress response, flooding your body with cortisol and locking you in a cycle of vigilance. That's why you keep doom scrolling at 2 a.m., even though deep down you know you're safe in bed. But here's the paradox. While your physical survival isn't at risk, your mental health is. Your cautious hunter-gatherer brain wasn't designed to process the infinite chaos of the digital age. The modern jungle isn't full of wild animals. It's your Twitter feed, TikTok trends, and breaking news alerts, and every headline is screaming for your attention like it's life or death. Number 7. The reciprocity trap. Someone holds the door for you, and suddenly you feel like you owe them your future. A coworker brings you coffee, and now you're mentally calculating how to repay this life debt. This isn't you being dramatic, it's your ancient brain panicking about tribal politics. For our ancestors, reciprocity wasn't optional, it was survival. You shared mammoth meat today, they shared berries tomorrow, and everyone lived. Refuse to reciprocate, and you risk getting cut off from food, fire, and safety. Your brain evolved to make you feel physically uncomfortable when someone does something for you. Marketers exploit this constantly. A free sample at Costco? Suddenly, you feel guilty enough to buy a 10-pound jar of pickles you'll never finish. A car salesman offers you coffee, and before you know it, you're considering a car you don't need. It's why you'll say yes to ridiculous requests from someone who once lent you a pen. Your brain still thinks failing to pay back kindness means getting kicked out of the tribe, even if the tribe is now just the local supermarket. Number 8. The fairness instinct. Someone cuts in line, and your blood boils. A coworker steals your idea, and you fantasize about revenge. That's not you being petty. That's your brain reacting to unfairness like it's a threat to survival. In small tribes, fairness wasn't just nice, it was essential. If one person hoarded food while others starved, the tribe risked collapse. Freeloaders who didn't hunt but still ate were stealing resources needed for survival. So, your brain evolved to go nuclear when it detects unfairness. This instinct kept the tribe functioning. Cheaters were punished, freeloaders got cut off, and fairness ensured everyone survived. But today, this ancient rage gets triggered by things that won't kill you, like someone taking 2 free samples at Costco or billionaires buying yachts. We'll leave it there for today. More of this coming soon, so do consider subscribing.